Hey guys, it's Friday night. Ooh, we crackling tonight? Hey guys, it's Friday night. We crackling tonight?
Popcorn going.
Right.
Get your popcorn.
Every day there's a
Ice cold beer.
different.
Sugar-free cotton candy. Popcorn going.
What's crackling there?
Every day there's ice cold beer. Different. Okay, so what I got to do is.
What's that? We can figure out that background noise first.
Oh, it's probably me.
What are you doing? Yeah, we need to hear the sound to make sure things are going well. Technical stuff at first, and we'll get started. Sorry guys, it's just the two of us. We have no technical crew. Turn that volume up real quick so we can make sure that our sound is good. Or it could be feedback, huh? For all we know. Alright, I'm going to give you all a quick look, guys, and then we're going to get started as Keith starts sharing stuff. Make sure everything is working just
but
fine.
we're not live on.
I've got no service, so I don't know if the internet went out. We're working on it, guys.
We're not live on YouTube.
You're not going to go live on YouTube. It's not possible. I sent you that earlier. Alright, we make sure sound is good. Now we'll get started. Alright, we make sure sound is good. Sounds good. Alright, we got a little music for you today. I'm going to close this out. We picked out a couple of songs that we hope will kind of help inspire as we run the... Give us time for the technical stuff. Y'all join us on this Friday night. It's been a long week, interesting week, exhausting week from, not only for us, but those we're going to talk to.
Bear with us, guys. We're trying to get everybody on board, get everybody listening.
Giving everybody time to come on board, join us. Very important show tonight.
No, it doesn't do but one at a time.
I don't know why it let me do it the other day.
Hey, we're going to try to raise some money tonight, guys.
Definitely. So we're trying to get as many people on board as we can this morning, this evening, and then we'll get started. A lot of people to join in tonight.
Where's the fish?
Toward 2020.
Toward 2020. We got a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about tonight. A lot to talk about. A little change in normal venue, but definitely for a great cause. All right, song number 2 or 3. Well, as we get started, I'm gonna try not to cry during this song. One very close to my heart. Very close to my heart.
Hey, grab you a drink, make you something. It's Alicia's birthday. I don't know if you noticed. We got balloons.
It is my birthday.
Alicia's birthday. She's 100. She's 100 today.
I'm looking good for 100.
Looking pretty good for 100.
Aaron Neville, amazing New Orleanian. He's actually singing about a hurricane that occurred in 1927 that mimicked much of what we're going through now. Katrina, with Laura, many of the storms that passed through. Woo, try not to cry.
Man, I hope I get everybody on here. There's just so many.
Guys, share tonight if you're on. Please help us out. We're trying to reach out for a phenomenal cause tonight. The more people we can get up and loaded and looking and sharing, we can help my beloved state of Louisiana in this turmoil right now.
Oh, it's not showing up on your thing.
I can't. Not this one.
Are we even on?
No, you're supposed to be checking that. I can't do it.
We're not even on.
Well, you haven't hit the button. Yeah, we're teaching him technical stuff, but you know, I may be older today, but he's always going to be older than older.
So you got it on there?
I can't tell, Keith. I'm on
What's
music. I
song?
can't do both.
Oh, okay.
All right, another song coming up.
It's our last song, guys. Listen, we're gonna try to raise some money. We started this trip. Me and Alicia, we got on the ferry at Galveston and just headed toward Mississippi.
We did. Through my beloved state.
You know, never in our life would we think that a disaster like this would have happened, because not every place, but the first couple of places we went, we stopped in North Jetties, left there, we stayed in Port Arthur, we fished in Sabine Pass, we left there, we tried to get over the ferry
We could not.
to get into Cameron, Louisiana. We couldn't do it. We went back to Hackberry, and thank God we met some really great people in
Amazing
Hackberry.
people in Hackberry.
Unfortunately, the boat wasn't cooperating
It
like
did
we
not.
wanted to, so we had to go up and see Will in Iowa, Louisiana, Louisiana, and I mean, everywhere we went, the people gave. They
did.
were giving people. They opened their front doors.
Literally.
I'll never forget the constable we met in Hackberry on a Sunday.
On a Sunday. Was it
And
Sunday? She was pumping gas.
pumping
in the
gas
car.
and asked us what's the problem with the boat. We said, hey, we got a little, it's not something about the
working.
gas. And she said, hey, call my husband down in Sulphur, Louisiana. It's a Sunday.
Gave us her
his number.
physical address.
Man, these people were
Know
just
us?
awesome.
Yes.
Then the next day we go to Grand Chenier. All this is right there.
Right.
In those areas.
Sometimes you don't know where your path is taking you. When we first started the tour and the boat broke down, we were kind of like, what? Really? And then we realized that, whether you're a believer or not, God puts you where he needs to put you. And we spent several days in Hackberry and that beautiful part of the world and met friends for life. And then here we are.
Oh, my God. Seriously, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't even mention Cameron. What just great down-home people we met at Anchor's Up Grill, for
Yes.
instance.
And Anchor's Up, if you're listening or around, and let us know how you are. You're probably one group we haven't heard from.
Two or three people we tried to reach out to. How you doing? But look, we get it. We get it. There's
cell towers are down and electricity's down.
electricity,
It's a mess.
electricity,
It's a mess.
nothing. We understand that you can't even reach out to them because it's not possible.
We pray you guys are okay. Tonight is for all of you affected by Laura and the devastation and just the little bit that I've been able to see. We pray that everything is okay. And so tonight is about you guys.
What's the other song?
We want to play another song?
Yeah.
All right. We got one more song to play.
We're going to start off with Hackberry.
Are you going to talk or am I playing
Well,
the
you
song?
can play it slow. We're going to start off with Hackberry. The crazy part of this was, I guess it was Katrina. Just wiped these people out.
Rita, Katrina, and they had just had a storm that came by right before we were there. But Rita and Katrina were the two that really did a number on.
But they came back. That was one of the things. Every place we visited, from Galveston, and we took the back road, guys. We took back roads.
We took the lowest road you can take in Louisiana.
And everybody just loved their town so much that they stuck it out, rebuilt.
Generations have rebuilt. This is a part of the world that generationally sees monster storms and wipes out everything, but they don't leave. They stay. This is their home.
It just breaks my heart, man. I mean, it really does. These guys, they work. I want to start off with Hackberry. We actually got to meet one of the legends down there.
We did.
Captain Cajun Phil Broussard.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, man, he took us under his wing. We went over and he showed us his whole operation down there, even fish. And it was crazy. A couple of nights ago, we were watching some aerial views of the devastation from one of the TV stations down there. And I could see his place. I could see where we
launched the
boat ramp we put in, and it was just, it just put hair. Your hair just stood up. Unbelievable. Hey, if you go to our number one, we'll start off with if you like, what is it? If you like our page, if you share this page,
share our page,
and tag 3 people.
3 people. Tag them.
In the comments below.
In the comments.
We got a giveaway from a young man in Seabrook, Texas. He's a local.
Yeah. Just
starting out, trying to get his business going. He builds rods, custom-made rods. DNArods.com. Darren Cobb. You can get a 7-foot tall rod,
Okay.
any color,
Your choice.
any thread you want. You can have your name put on it. He's going to put a custom logo on it. You can get a diamond, chevron, or marbling. I mean, I don't know what any of that is because I bought all my stuff at Walmart. I just go, give me that rod right there.
I was secretly hoping I'd come home from work today and that beautiful rod would be laying here for me waiting. Yeah, but I didn't have it.
She can't win it. DNA rod, over $350 value.
Yes.
Share our page, like our page, tag 3 people in the comments below,
Yes.
and you can win this on Labor Day.
We're on Labor Day. We're going to be.
We're
going
to have Darren pull the name, and I'm telling you, we've already had so many applications.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've been writing them down for days.
Don't tell them, guys.
But listen,
what my secret name is.
If you got your settings on private or something and you share and post, we can't see it. It'll tell us there's so many more, but we don't get to see it.
We respect your privacy.
Please let us know that you shared because we don't know you did, and we'd hate that you missed out.
So if any doubt you don't think we saw that you shared, liked, and tagged 3 people, send us a message on Where's the Fish that we can be sure that you are in this drawing. You do not want to miss out on this.
Don't want to miss out.
Beautiful opportunity for this beautiful rod. Custom rod.
Matt Swan started a GoFundMe page for the Broussard Family Cajun Paradise. I believe we have that link on our Facebook page, Where's the Fish? Remember, you got to put that question mark between the E and the S. Go on there. Anything you can do, $5, $1, anything you can donate.
Anything.
They would appreciate it. I mean, it's just heart-wrenching to see the pictures we've been seeing.
Wow, Anthony said he went to Lake Charles today, and the devastation is an understatement. That the word devastation doesn't even remotely cover what Lake Charles is looking at right now. It's amazing.
Man, I'm telling you.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
We have a couple people on the call today. Keith has been working all day in gathering information on different people to talk to. He's checked on most of the people that we came across during our tour. And basically that he and Deb for the last 2 days have been checking on everyone, absolutely everyone.
Man, it's like you said, it's hard to get through to people. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to reach Todd. I'm pretty sure they're up to their neck in work. Let's see if we can get a hold of Todd Terrell.
Remind everyone who Todd Terrell is.
Todd Terrell. You know, they were just down here a year ago, I think. And Debbie Hart was supposed to be here. I was going to have her talk a little bit about an interview that she had with this Mr. Terrell.
And he is?
And I think they've been down here, United Cajun Navy. United Cajun Navy. They've been down here a couple of times.
Gotta love it.
Helping our flood victims. Yeah. I think it was Harvey. A bunch of different organizations.
Someone's here.
Got somebody here.
Are we expecting a guest?
While we're waiting on Todd. Nope. No, that number.
Are we expecting a guest?
Me.
Who's me?
Debbie.
Come on in. Speaking of Debbie Hart, I'm going to give her my seat for a moment.
Oh, no.
You sure?
I'll stand with you.
All right.
Yeah.
Debbie, she's here.
Sit right here.
Sit, he'll stand. Gosh, we've spoken so many times about Deb, and here she is.
Happy birthday, Queen.
Thank you.
Having a good day?
Having a great day. And you know, the guys at work, they were amazing. And if y'all are watching, I got balloons. I got bundt cake. I got lunch. Calories don't count on your birthday, right?
That's right.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God.
Here you go.
Oh, are these? What's he?
The candle went out.
Something's going on. The candle went out. Uh oh. You get to see behind the scenes with our. It's the fishing rod.
We're working on that.
Oh, right. Oh my goodness.
Rigging that contest for you.
That's right.
Oh, look.
Oh.
Put your hand around it.
Oh, we have a fan keeping us cool.
Look.
Oh,
It's a mermaid tail.
love it. You can't see it. Oh wait, I can't tell if you can see it. There it is.
This is Les Hart, Debbie Hart.
Oh my gosh! Look at how'd y'all find a fishtail?
That's really a mermaid tail. Couldn't find
You
a
know,
fish
it's a
tail.
fishtail. Oh,
How
look!
about that one gift?
Hey,
That one.
look at the
And
stuff.
This goes with the cake. And this is from Tookie's.
Oh, what do I have
You know,
there?
thanks to Governor Abbott,
Oh,
we can now bring drinks to go.
you know, I'm from Louisiana, so I never did get the understanding why I couldn't buy a drink through the drive-through window.
Just for you.
Just for me. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
And we got
Woo!
a ton of presents for you.
Tons
but,
of presents. I like tons
Keith,
of
are you
presents.
still trying to make the call to Todd?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh,
I
that's
was
so
going to wait
good.
outside,
Yeah, well,
but
we tell her you had actually had an interview with Todd last year, right?
actually, during Harvey and most all the other hurricanes, I would listen to Todd Terrell as he was driving back from a location from a hurricane recovery. He'd be on I-10 or going through whatever interstate, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And Les was probably out there, my husband, on hazmat first responder for these hurricanes. And a lot of times cell phone towers didn't work, so I wouldn't know exactly where he's at, what he was going through. So I'd listen to Todd, and he would talk about what he saw that day or what they experienced or who they were helping. So that's how I knew who Todd Terrell was.
Wow.
But so when I woke up this morning and Keith's like, guess who we're going to interview?
I guess I should blow this out
Yeah,
before the tail
before it
catches
gets down
in.
to the body.
All right.
Wait.
All
Can
right.
you really? Can you? Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Here.
All right, everybody. I'm going to blow out the candle. Make a wish. Yay.
Happy birthday.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Great birthday. Great birthday.
So,
I like.
Tell us about him.
Yes.
well, it's a all volunteer organization, and it's funded privately by citizens, people like me and you. They've gotten so organized now that their Facebook page and their website, you can either click a button to donate, or you can click a button to volunteer, or you can even click a button requesting help. Now, when I was doing research today, I noticed that there were other groups that I follow in Louisiana, and I would see comments like, if anyone knows Todd Terrell, will you tell them there's a family located, that needs help, they're stranded and they need to be, rescued.
Wow.
So,
Your
Wow.
call has been
you know what?
He
I'm
may-
wondering if the cell
Yeah.
phone towers are busy. It's a good
Send
possibility.
him a text, because sometimes the text will work.
Yeah.
Will work over the cell tower.
Yeah, and that's interesting. I didn't know how to text until Hurricane Rita when we evacuated.
Yeah.
When did you learn how to text? Do you remember?
Yes, I learned how to text before it was real text, and you had to do you hit the A 3 times so you
Oh.
could get a C.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was on one of those too.
Yeah.
Well, we evacuated for
I
Hurricane.
used to text on my Razor flip phone.
That's
You remember
it.
that thing?
Yeah, I had one too. That's probably where I learned.
Debbie, why don't you tell us what you do?
What do I do?
When
I-
she's not
I-
making us look good.
I wake up at 3 in the morning and I try to see where Keith has posted. If he's posted the correct information or if he
So
needs
it's-
my help.
So politely saying if she has to edit anything.
I'm his editor.
Yeah.
Keith
I'm trying to move this
is
so
a
we don't put
friend.
our elbow in it.
I met him by working on the 50th anniversary for the city of Kemah, and he's a slave driver.
Yeah.
That's Alicia.
So now Alicia and I gang up on him.
We do.
It's great.
Some days he's okay with it. Some days he gets a little cranky, but
Yeah,
we win.
Most of the time we win, but
We-
then there's sometimes when
He sneaks it in.
he tells us to chill. so we have to chill. No, Keith's a great guy. If you know him, he loves Kima, and he loves helping people.
He does.
And wherever he goes, he makes friends. That's why the trip to Louisiana for the fishing tour, he made friends all along the way. And most of those little towns that got hit by Hurricane Laura, he made friends that are like family.
Oh, no, absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
And Alicia, tell me what you do for
What
those
I-
people that are just tuning in.
What I do? Well, by trade, I'm a speech-language pathologist. I specialize in the geriatric community. I've worked in rehab centers, hospitals, long-term acute care hospitals, but most of my career has been spent in nursing homes. I currently am the director of a rehab department in this amazing nursing home right outside of Houston. So it's kind of what I do all day.
And that's why Keith takes her fishing every weekend so she can relax
And take a mask off.
and chill and breathe in fresh air.
And breathe in fresh air. Yeah. I'm the girl that spends every day in a N95 or KN95, and luckily my team, they're great. We wear our garbage bags all day long, and the shield and the glasses, and
Well, I'll be glad when they tell us we don't have to wear these masks anymore because I'm having a hard time with it.
I heard they lifted it.
When? You didn't tell me.
I don't know.
he's making it up.
I just bought
Well,
two
look, I'm
at
reaching for
Tookie's.
this drink and this drink. Sorry, guys. I think I'm going for this.
I
one.
don't know what it is.
I don't
but
know
it
either.
It
It's
has
pretty good.
alcohol.
It has the Louisiana
Debbie and
girls'
Les to
number
cut us all a
one
piece of
quality.
cake.
Absolutely.
I think it was some sort of special rum punch that we told them it was your birthday.
Okay, it's my birthday.
Now, I'm going to let the host, Keith Mercado, sit down.
All right.
All right, y'all have fun. We'll be in the audience.
All right. Love you.
Oh, I brought her lots of presents.
I have lots of presents.
Do you want to make her open them all now? Are we waiting for Todd still?
Yeah, I got to call into Todd. We'll, it could be hectic out there. We don't even know where he is.
Right.
So I got to text into him. We'll see if he calls. I'll tell you what we'll do. We want to start a new segment on our shows on Fridays and get these bait camps involved with us. Tell us what's going on. What do they got going on Saturday, Sunday? Do you got bait? You got live bait? Are they catching fish? And where are the fish, by the way? I mean, can you tell us where they are?
Where do the fish go when there's a hurricane?
Where does the fish go? They always they always leave when I come around. But anyway, while we're waiting on Todd, hopefully he'll get our message. Let's call these bait camps. Well, I thought we'd call David at Boyd's in Texas City.
What?
Kind of see what.
Unbreakable. Oh my gosh.
Hey, is the dike even open? Is the dike open?
Oh my gosh. Nothing like a speech therapist that likes notepads. Oh, cake. I'm a little distracted today. Oh, wow. I like this. Oh. That's awesome. It's pink.
Hello.
David,
That's mine.
Hello, Keith. How you doing?
doing pretty good over here, sir. How about yourself?
Happy birthday, Alicia.
Oh, thank you, David. Appreciate that.
Outstanding.
She probably can't hear you. She's pretty old.
He's messing with me today, David.
David,
I've been watching the broadcast. You're doing a fine job.
Thank you.
Looking forward to every week. So
Oh, thank
you
you.
should be over here having some of this cake.
You should.
So listen, I've been seeing people asking questions. Is the dike open?
yes, the dike is open. As you know, and most folks know, it was shut down prior to the estimated time of arrival of the terrible hurricane. We were very fortunate
Not to get.
to not get that rascal, and just very little of anything other than some. We did get some increase in the tide and just a little bit of wind, but we got enough to where it did some damage to the boat ramps and to the a couple of the piers, and so they had to do some cleanup, and they did a fine job, and they knocked it out, and the dike opened back up today about 3 o'clock or so. My wife and I were there when they when they pulled the barricades, and we took a stroll out to the end, and things look pretty good. They've got most things back together, with the exception of one of the wooden piers is the T-head has got a problem. They've got it sectioned off, but the dike is open. Folks are going to be out there fishing all night tonight.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Anybody catch anything? Anybody come in and said, hey, if you see Keith, I'm going to tell him where I'm catching the fish?
Well, as soon as we got out there, we were about one of the only ones out there, but by the time we made it to the end and watched the dolphin play out there, we cruised on back, and there were already people lined up fishing, and some of them were pulling in some croaker. The croaker run is just about to hit us, and a lot of folks enjoy that along the rocks on the Texas City dike, so they'll be using dead shrimp and catching some croaker, and they're mighty good table fare, mighty good to eat, I'll tell you.
You know, David, we were last weekend, and I saw even some people posting after we left. I never seen sand trout so big. I mean, we caught some really nice sized sand trout, and then I saw some people posting later the next day, that Sunday, posting 20, 21 inch, 22 inch sand trout.
Now that's really something, and you know that I grew up here in Texas City, and I got a few years of up and down that old dike and fishing, and that's some awful big sand trout, and we used to catch sand trout and Gulf trout pretty regular, and then along with the golden croakers, the bull croakers. But yes, it's always nice to see those big sand trout show up. And it's not unusual to catch some nice ones at night under the lights and generators when a lot of the folks are out there trying to catch a speckled trout or two. But you can get you a bucket of sand trout when they move in, and that's some pretty doggone good table fare all by itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what is it? Being that there was a hurricane out in the Gulf and all that water, I'm assuming, has been pushed around and moved around. So is that good for fishing, or is that bad for fishing?
Well, I think it kind of depends on the species of the fish, and also weather conditions and such makes it tougher for the fishermen to get to the fish sometimes, and so the weather itself and the water conditions may not bother the fish so much. But if you're targeting a certain fish, say a speckled trout, and you got a strong wind blowing and the water's off color, it might be a little difficult to catch that speckled trout. Not that he's not going to be able to find what he's looking for in the water to eat, but normally you want to have some pretty good conditions, water clarity wise, for speckled trout and such. But now redfish is kind of a different story, and I'm not going to profess I know a whole lot about anything, but as far as redfish goes, I know they like the water stirred up. They seem to, and then when we're out there fishing, we'll take a big surf rod and put a big chunk of mullet on there, and maybe even a brick if we need to hold it down in the water, and we'll cast that rascal out there, and we can catch bull reds and even pull in a few slut reds under the worst of conditions.
Well, listen, last weekend we couldn't find live shrimp, and the weekend before when we were down in Eagles Point and Topwater and all around there, couldn't find live shrimp. How are y'all doing this weekend on your live bait?
Well, the Hurricane Laura really put a crimp on that, and the reasoning behind it is that when that terrible storm made its ugly face into the Gulf, that's the time when the shrimpers have to make up their mind what are they going to do with their boats, and so they have to seek safe harbor, and so several days preparation is usually required for them to move their boats, and a lot of them did. In fact, none of the shrimp boats were here when that storm was making its way to the Louisiana, Texas coast. And so that pretty much shut down all the shrimping. So that meant no live shrimp. We might have had maybe just one or two boats in the area that braved it, might have went out and got a little bit. But in terms of live shrimp, we had pretty good supply for several days this last week. And the shrimp were looking great. But after the boats all quit shrimping, it's going to be probably tomorrow the earliest before we get shrimp. I noticed the boat a couple of boats did come into our docks this afternoon, and they'll be going out just before daylight to get ready for the daylight first drag in the morning, and then hopefully we'll have some around that 11 to noon time, and that'll be the first batch that we get, and we're looking forward to it. So it's just going to be kind of hit and miss. You'll have to call around and check the bait camps and see if anybody's had a shrimper go out. But it's going to be slim pickings for live shrimp. But we do have live finger mullet, and then, of course, a big selection of dead shrimp right now at Boyd's. But just have to kind of check around, just like what y'all are planning on doing. I think it's a wonderful thing that y'all are going to be checking with the bait camps on the weekends.
Yeah, yeah. That. You know, we were listening to one of the Louisiana radio shows last night, and it was funny because we were sitting there, and we were there at Shell Beach, Louisiana, where Alicia kind of grew up there, and Hope
Shell Beach and
Hopedale, and
through high school, I
met
lived there.
I met Robert there. He owns Campo's bait marina. And he was on. He was on this radio show.
Yeah, we see that Robert Campo is watching.
And I told Alicia, I said, but he said the same thing. He said they had their shrimp boats out.
The locks are closed.
Something about the locks up there. So the shrimp boats were out, and it would probably be days and days before they get the boats out and do some shrimping.
And he's right at the I say not at the mouth, but at the the low end, the south end of Lake Bourne. So
so what, David? What do you have over there for bait? If I want to go fish in the morning, what do you got for me?
Well, as far as in the morning goes, if you're looking for live shrimp, it's going to be, like I say, probably non-existent. We'll have. We had a pretty good supply of live finger mullet, which a lot of folks like to use this time of year to start catching the redfish run. The bull redfish will start running here in short order, so live mullet will become a big demand. But hopefully we'll have some live shrimp tomorrow afternoon. I don't know how much. It'll take a while to get everything stocked back up. A lot of times we like to have 300 to 400 pounds of live shrimp on hand for the weekend to get us through. But that's going to be difficult because these poor shrimpers, they're at the mercy of the weather and everything else that Mother Nature throws at them. And our hearts are with them. And at the same time, we're just so sorry for what's happened over there in Louisiana. My brother lives right on the border. They had 100-mile-an-hour winds and some damage, but just 30 miles further east, it's just devastation over towards Cameron and such. So we're all of our prayers and thoughts are with those folks over there because we've been there and done that.
David, if somebody wants to get a hold of y'all over there, see what you got in the morning, what's your number, and once again, throw that website out.
Thank you, Keith. Our phone number is same one we've had since the 60s, 409-945-4001. And you can find us on this social media platform that y'all are doing such a great job on Facebook. We're Boyd's One Stop. We also have Boyd's Cajun Grill. Y'all did such a great job last week. It was so good to meet both of you, and the video you did was just outstanding. So many folks have contacted us saying, hey, I saw your ugly mug and those nice-looking people. And I said,
you sure they weren't talking about me? They could have been talking about me.
But anyway, we're Boyd's One Stop, and then boydsonestop.com if you want to check us out in terms of on the internet. But you just can't beat Alive and Well on Facebook, just like y'all are doing.
Right.
And thank you so much for including me in Boyd's One Stop on your show
Thank you,
today.
David. I hope we can stay together, every week and see what's going on down there at the dike and what they're catching and
I want another hamburger.
That's what our big thing was. Look, you get out there in the morning, you fish all morning, we come back in about 1 o'clock. Yeah, you pull over to Boyd's and get one of them hamburgers, some fried shrimp, or some of that stuff you got over there. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
Well, next time y'all make it down, we'll get together and we'll do a belated hamburger or cheeseburger for Alicia. We'll take care of that.
There you go. Hey, David.
All right.
Nice talking to you. Have a good night.
Thank you,
David. Good fishing, brother.
Thank you.
Same to you. Thank you so much. Be safe. Look forward to seeing you again.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm telling you what, Texas City is just awesome.
Another person on the Christmas card list.
It really is awesome.
Texas City
There's
is
just so many
awesome.
places you can fish.
I want to do that night fishing over there.
Yeah, if you just got a mop. Got to have a mop.
Him and his
Hey,
mom.
like this page,
Like it?
share this page,
Then share the page.
tag 3 people in the comments
people.
below,
3.
and you can win
What I want.
from DNARods.com.
Yes.
Darren Kopp from Seabrook, Texas.
Right
He's
there.
a homie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, over the bridge.
He's over the bridge,
Yeah.
but he's kind of a
We'll
homie.
take him. We'll take him.
Diamond cut, chevron cut, marble cut, 7-foot tall rod,
Wow.
any color.
Pink.
Tell him what thread you want.
Just saying. That pink is for me.
Custom fish logo. He'll put your name on it.
Yeah.
$350 value. Come on, guys.
That's all you got to do.
all you
Like,
gotta do.
share,
That's all
and
you gotta
tag
do.
3 people, and you could win this rod.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Why don't you add in some more prizes that they like on the YouTube channel?
An automated
Oh,
voice.
we could do that. I'm not sure what.
What prizes?
Well, don't we have some stuff?
The new merchandise.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say that. If look, we're going to tomorrow. Our fishing tomorrow is what we're going to go to Louis Bait Camp tomorrow. They're in Bio Vista. I grew up in.
Hey, we have more friends.
I grew up in Bio Vista. Come on in.
Everybody's showing up today.
Oh, Scott, come on in, man. We should have it. We got more birthday
secret
people.
window.
For some cake.
Some more Kima Okers.
Hey, I got all the free
Scott
shit I need.
Schultz.
Secret
Kim Schultz.
Oh, thank you. No telling what you'll find behind this shower curtain.
God, they're good. Get him some cake. Get him some cake.
Oh,
Holy
this cake
mackerel.
over here.
Pay good money for that cake.
And all kinds of people creeping behind that shower curtain there.
Telling you.
Oh,
Your call
really?
has been
Ooh, I'm looking at this one.
Still trying to get a hold of Todd. You know,
He probably doesn't have cell service. Does
yeah,
that mean I get to open
we'll
presents?
keep trying. And I'll tell you what, if we don't get a hold of him before the show ends, as soon as we do get a hold of him, we'll do a little private video and we'll post it so everybody
No,
knows.
definitely.
You know what they can do and where they can go.
And
Look,
we're
we
guessing
understand
he's
it's
in an
tough
area-
out
yeah,
there.
We're guessing he's in an area where cell service is probably not at its best, if at all.
We tried last night to get a room next weekend
Anywhere close to Hackberry.
in Hackberry. They're doing a big Let's Rebuild Hackberry gathering with barbecue and this and that. And me and Alicia thought if we could get out there, let's bring some plywood, let's bring some nails, let's bring some 2x4s. Maybe we can get Home Depot to back us. Get Home Depot to back us, give us a free rent trailer or something, or some
Pack of nails.
pack of nails.
Hammer.
And head out because look, we're so far away that we have plywood and that kind of stuff. Where they're at, they don't. We tried from Hackberry, Louisiana. And actually the lady there at the hotel, Mainstay Suites,
Yeah.
told us you ain't gonna
You're not
find
getting
nothing.
anything.
200 miles.
It's just
200
devastating.
miles.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No.
So
We even contemplated just sleeping in the car so we could help. but-
look, go to our Facebook page. There's a link you could give to the Broussard family to help rebuild, and then the United Cajun Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if we can't get a hold of them when we finish this show, we'll do a private thing when we can, because I'm
Right,
sure.
we'll share it.
I mean, we tried to get a hold of Cameron last night, Cameron, Louisiana, and I also met a guy in Chenier,
Grand Chenier.
and we
Yeah. You're not going to get anybody else.
can't get a hold of anybody.
Yeah.
Listen, if you got a bait camp, I know there's one in Galveston on the Causeway. I mean, if you got a bait camp anywhere, let us know. Call us. Let us know. We want to call you up. We want an update on what you're catching.
What's going on?
We want to know what kind of fish you're catching.
Absolutely.
Because
They're
we
not going to
ain't-
tell us where the fish are.
We ain't catching any.
But they might be able to tell us what they caught. Maybe.
Yeah. Let us know. I mean, it's free advertisement. Nobody's getting paid. We're just trying to get everybody noticed out here.
Absolutely.
It's a tough time right now with these people in Louisiana and Texas,
Yeah.
Southeast Texas. They're man. it was just sad to see those pictures the last couple of days
It was.
of all the places that we went. They're like leveled, gone.
They're gone.
So
we're going to try to get a hold of him, right? And
yeah, we'll keep trying. We'll try. We're going to
Okay.
call another bait camp here. And let me tell you something. This is a new one that I had so many people said, Keith, you got to call this place.
who are we calling?
Our only problem is this. You know, our boat is not a big boat.
Not a big boat.
It's a little boat.
It's a little boat.
Apparently, they're I don't know 7-8 miles from West Bay, and it just doesn't pay us to put in there. And you know, if you got a big boat, you can get out there quick.
Yeah.
If you got our yacht,
No.
yeah,
No.
it's too long.
Yes.
This place, I think it's called Want More Bait. Want More Bait in Hitchcock, Texas.
Oh.
The
Never
lady's
heard
name's
that.
Misha. We're going to call her up.
See what she's got.
I've had so many people say, Keith, you got to call this bait camp up. They got it going on down there.
All right. Misha waiting for our call?
No, she probably went to sleep.
Probably. Probably wanted cake, and we didn't bring her any cake.
Hello?
Ah.
Misha,
Yeah.
Keith, and Alicia on Where's the Fish?
Hi, Misha.
See what? Oh, hi, how are you?
Hi.
Yep, put the kids away.
I actually just came to my mom's house, but yes, how are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
Doing well.
Friday night.
Friday night.
Good.
Friday night. All right,
Absolutely.
listen, Misha. We've had so many people say, Keith, you got to check out this place in Hitchcock. Misha, tell us what you got going on over there. You said earlier you have a boat ramp, you do live bait, dead bait, you do bait. Let us know what you're doing over there.
So we have live bait, live shrimp, sometimes croakers, and we have finger mullet and dead bait. Upstairs, we're working hard to get it finished, but we'll have a bar and grill upstairs. It won't be a full-service bar. We'll do beer, ale, and wine, and we want to try to keep it more family-oriented, at least till we're discussing it. Maybe between 6:30 and 8, we'll shut it off for just adults. And then in the future, we plan to put a nice pier out there. Right now, there's not one. And we want to make sure we can get that out there for the boaters that want to drive up and just
cool.
throw a rope over and jump out and get some bait.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're coming out there after we fish. We're putting in down the street from you, down Highway 6, at Lou's Bait Camp, and then we're going to come down after we come in. It probably we usually fish about 1 or 2, and then we're going to drive down to you. Hopefully meet you and
so
see.
I will tell you, my brother runs Louis Bait Camp.
Oh.
So the restaurant and the other stuff belong to the Doman family.
Hey.
Oh.
Misha, can we call you right back?
Absolutely.
Let me
Sorry
call
about
you
that,
right
girl.
back.
So sorry.
Absolutely.
Hang tight.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Todd. I'm sorry. I was. How's it going?
Todd,
I'll
how
have
you
my
doing?
call
How you doing,
later.
Todd? No,
Hi,
you're
Todd.
good. You're good. We know, man. We know you're probably I don't know, shoulder high in work over there.
Man.
If I was shoulder high in work, I would be happy.
Oh, man. What's it like out there right now?
It's like you're in 10-foot seas trying to breathe out of a coffee straw.
Oh.
Where are you, Todd? All right, Todd, tell us who you are so everybody knows you're with United Cajun Navy.
Right. I'm president of United Cajun Navy. We are based out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we actually do disaster relief stuff throughout the country. We added Iowa to our repertoire this year recently of doing disaster relief. But right now, our home state is decimated. I've done this since Katrina, and this is probably the worst disaster that I've seen.
Oh, my.
So you're saying
Oh,
it's
my God.
worse than Katrina when it pretty much flattened Cameron and Chenier and Hackberry 10 or so years ago?
Well, what we're looking at is everybody's concentrating on that, but this thing goes all the way up to, we got a call into Ruston and DeRidder. We're doing, relief up there as well.
Wow.
So everybody's concentrating on Cameron, but this thing is widespread. It's all the way up to North Louisiana.
Wow.
Right. Well, we were talking about that. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That it doesn't stop right there at the coast. It went all the way up to northern Louisiana. I mean, you're right. It was. I mean, we watched it. I think it was above Louisiana, and it was still like almost a hurricane.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. And thank God it moved fast. I mean, I think that the surge along the coast was not as much as they thought it was going to be, thank God, but I think the winds were higher.
Wow.
So let me ask you this: there was a lot of controversy of how high that tide or that surge came in. They originally it was like 15 to 20 feet, and then I had talked to some friends of mine down there in Port Arthur and some other places, Baton Rouge, and they said it was probably around 13, 11. What do you know what the surge actually was?
I think it was probably around 10 to 12.
Wow.
I really haven't heard the word. We had a guy that works with us as a volunteer that has surge cameras out along the whole coast, and I haven't talked to him to get the exact results of how high it was, but he had cameras out, and he would know specifically how high it got. But the latest I heard was about 10 to 12. You know, the rumors were originally it was going to be 20 to 30 feet.
Right.
Which was confusing to me. You know, I got a lot of common sense. I don't have a lot of book sense, but common sense says that they was talking about waves as high as 38 and 40 feet offshore when Katrina was only 30, you know.
Right.
So I think a lot of people, maybe they took these buoys. I don't know what was happening, but thank God it wasn't 20-foot seas. That's all I can say.
Okay.
20-foot surge.
Exactly.
I mean, 10 feet is pretty significant in itself anyway.
Right.
I mean, I'm not 10 feet tall.
Yeah, you know, it was funny. We were talking to my cousin in Port Arthur, and they were talking about, like you said, 15 to 20, and we were like, you know, dude, why are you staying there? It doesn't make sense. Why would you stay when they're telling you it's going to be, you know, 20,
30 feet
yeah,
tall.
20, 30 feet or whatever, tidal surge. Why would you stay? It makes no sense.
I live right behind a 20-foot wall. I'm fine. And he's fine, thank God.
Yeah.
So on post.
Well, I think, and I can tell y'all from a little bit of experience here. In the 2016 flood, for instance, on the Amite River, we had some people that said, "Oh, you know, we were here during the '84 flood, and our house didn't flood." And they put a little stick, and they said, "This is how high the water came." Well, when the water started coming up, that stick was 2 foot underwater, and they were screaming at us to come rescue them.
Wow.
So I think that some of the old timers kind of base stuff off of Betsy or Camille or you know, those kind of things. But, you know, the earth is sinking. We got erosion, so a lot more things are happening. I think, too, we're getting more storms at a more powerful, quicker pace, too. I think we're just in that 100-year or whatever cycle of a lot of storms. But
yeah.
This was definitely a doozy.
I was in New Orleans for Betsy and Camille. I'm old. And even older.
But there was one hurricane you don't remember. They were talking about last night. One of the ones that hit Campo and.
Well, it was just a couple of months ago. There was actually a tropical storm that hit them that brought in a lot of water, and it was Crystal Ball.
Yeah, Crystal Ball or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, we in Louisiana, we always say that Katrina wasn't the big one. This thing could have been a little bit further to the east and come up the mouth of the river on that, you know, that sound side, the Biloxi side, which would have dumped surge higher into New Orleans.
Right.
So Grand Isle has been taking a beating. I mean, these slow-moving tropical storms that come in here, you know, they really beat the island to death. But
well, that's what Lan.
Speak of Grand Isle, I talked to Lan earlier today, and she told me to tell you hello. Love Lan. Actually, now she's got a title. It's Councilman Lan. She said to tell you hello, and we also have a lady here, Debbie Hart. She said she interviewed you with I-45.
No, I listened to it.
Oh, you listened to him.
And he drives down the freeway late at night coming back from hurricane.
Oh, she listens to you when you're driving down the freeway late at night coming back
Hey,
from
look.
hurricane.
I know you were down here last year helping us out in the Houston area. I know you were down here in Harvey, and you were down here for a couple of things. Let me tell you something, man. We thank you. We thank you, all the things that you do, not just for when you came down here, but what you're doing down there in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Hey, let us know if we need what do y'all need down there? Because we talked to Kevin and Captain Phil Broussard down there in Hackberry, and they're doing a big thing next weekend to kind of help rebuild Hackberry. Hopefully we can get down there and kind of help them out. What do y'all need most down there to help y'all out?
Well, you know, in a disaster, like yesterday and today, people were needing basically water and a piece of beef jerky, just something to get by, you know. And as the days go further away from a disaster, the need changes. You know, it goes to they need a Powerade a few days later, then they need a meal. So things kind of change. Right now, you know, donations are tough to come in because we got so much going on. People out of work, you know, you got the coronavirus stuff, you know, people on unemployment. So donations are hard to come in. We get a lot of supplies donated. We probably had about 8 semis, 53-foot trailers, 24 pallets on the trailer that we sent down to Lake Charles area. Now, we're staging in Lake Charles because from Lake Charles, with the traffic, we can kind of go into the little small areas. We even went into North Louisiana today. So a lot of stuff that we get is donated. So we can take $1 and stretch it because we're not necessarily using that dollar to buy food or supplies. We're using that dollar to buy, you know, fuel and stuff. So, you know, funds are always good for us. We don't ask for money except during a disaster like this, that we specifically, you know, have something to go for it. Of course, we can always use supplies, water, you know, diapers. Today, diapers, you know, people are calling diapers. I mean, the babies are out of diapers.
I didn't think about that.
So,
how do we get that to you?
Yeah, how do we get that to you? I mean, is there like certain agencies that pick things up? I don't know, you know, does UPS or FedEx, do they do some kind of a special, look, man, whatever you need, we'll take it down to y'all? Or how do people get things down to you?
Well, in Baton Rouge here, it's kind of interesting. In Baton Rouge, which is our hometown, we're in a perfect staging area to take care of that storm because we have, you know, warehouses and trucks and stuff that are not damaged. The problem we run into is the interstate between here and Lake Charles is closed in a lot of places. There's a casino boat that's stuck underneath Interstate 10. So what we did today was we started getting airplanes, and we're going to do some airdrops tomorrow, and we're also going to have planes that are going to fly into Sulphur and Lake Charles, and then from there we could take the trucks and get it out, kind of avoid that 2 and 3 hour extra delay and 3 hour extra delay. So once again, we have a supply drop-off and distribution site in Baton Rouge at Healing Place Church. There's 2 locations, one on Highland Road and one in Denham Springs. There's many locations, places, but they could also go to our website on www.unitedcajunNavy.org. They can donate, volunteer, or sign a request for assistance. They can go to our Facebook page, and there's a donate button on there. The other thing is, if you go to like a local Walmart or a Costco, you know, and just pick up supplies and get it to somebody that's going into the areas. Transportation is at a premium right now.
Right.
It's taken forever to get from here to there. So, you know, that's the best that we can say. We don't use the money to buy supplies. The supplies are given to us. Like I said, we can really stretch the dollar that somebody gives us.
Okay.
Right.
So one of the easiest things we can do is just donate funds at this point. Since the interstates are closed, we can't get to you. We can't get the stuff to you from this side, at least.
That's correct. And even that, you know, we get so much stuff donated to us. You know, if someone was going to buy a case of water, for instance, and pay for the bottle of water and then pay to get it distributed or, you know, dropped off here, it costs more money.
Right.
If they were to donate money to us, we can avoid that cost for the water and just use that money for transportation, which means we can buy more cases of water.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
Yeah, and you know why pay more in shipping and getting it there than you would what you did for the bottled water. So you know, you send $5, it's probably going to go a lot further than you would spending it on a case of water.
Right.
That's correct. So $5, if somebody was to spend $5 on a case of water and have to drive it here,
Right.
you know, you're not going to get a case of water.
No.
And just to make sure, just to make everybody clear, none of us are paid. No money goes to overhead or any.
God bless you.
We're all volunteers.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. God bless y'all, man. I tell you, like I said, y'all are everywhere. I mean, I'll never forget watching y'all on TV down here during Harvey, and you never can say thank you enough.
No. I mean, you're there when people need you the most.
You know, we fish. That's what we do. Our show is a fishing show, and we just, you know, we were watching the last couple of days, guys going, hey, when's this dike going to open? When's this going to open? I want to go fishing, you know, and every now and then you got to look back and you got to say, you know what, whoa, we need to step back and see how we can help all these other people, because look, man, when we don't have these bait camps, we don't have these boat ramps, you know, we can't go fishing. So, you know, every now and then we got to stop back and say, how can we help to get all this back going again. And look, the pictures that we've seen of that area, wow.
Yeah.
If you go to our Facebook page, United Cajun Navy, we have some before and after videos, drone videos, because we have some pretty good drones now. And when you see the before of Holly Beach and then the after, it's pretty devastatingly impressive.
Wow.
This was a bad storm, and I fish, so I love to fish. I haven't been fishing as much as I like to lately, But I can tell you this much. Look on our Facebook page. We ate crabs yesterday. One of our friends, Cody Gregoire, he was in Grand Isle. He's a crabber down there, and he pulled his traps in, and I said, "Bring them traps up here. Bring them crabs up here." So in fact, I'm looking at some leftover crabs from 2 days ago. I'm about to eat.
Hey,
Hey, I've been hunting a crab gumbo now for the last 2 weeks.
Well, I tell you something else. Ashley Deadeye Jones from Swamp People, a good friend of ours. Ashley's actually donating a couple of hunts, and $2,500. If you go to our Facebook page and send us a message, $2,500 donation, you get the fish with her, and you get a guaranteed kill of an alligator. Get to keep the gator.
wow.
So the fishing community is kind of stepping up to help us. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to hunt an alligator, though.
Wow. Hey, Todd, God bless you, man, and keep doing the work you're doing. I guarantee you, there's a special place in heaven for you, man.
Absolutely.
Well,
thank you for all you do, all your team, man. I know we always say, we always say there's a lot of big guys get all the attaboys, and the ones that are actually out there doing the work, we don't get nothing. But every now and then we got to make sure that everybody gets that. Hey, man, thank you so much for what you do.
Totally.
Hey, you know what? A big thanks would be. Call me when y'all need a fishing buddy. I'll go fishing.
Oh, we'll take you up on that.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Absolutely.
We did that thing this year, and we're going the other way next year. But Alicia's from New Orleans, and she's always pulling me that way. It's like a magnet pulling me that way.
Right.
Yes.
Todd, thank you so much, brother. And we're going to try to be out in Hackberry next weekend. If maybe we can hook up, we'll let you know, and keep doing the good things you're doing, sir.
The biggest question is the Hackberry. Can we even get there?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we've got some guys that are offering their helicopter service to fly us in. So y'all stay in touch with us. They were actually going to fly me in from Baton Rouge to Lake Charles tomorrow. The president's going to be over there as well, so traffic and all is going to be real bad. But we're so far on the ground. I'm staying up here in Baton Rouge and keeping up with the supplies going. But if y'all need a ride, give me a holler. I can hook you up with these guys that are wanting to take us on the topics.
The president of United Cajun Navy, or the president of what?
The president? Trump himself?
The POTUS himself is going to be in Lake Charles tomorrow.
Oh, my God. Well, awesome.
I didn't say that. I might not have mentioned
Yeah.
that.
You didn't say that. We'll be fishing tomorrow. So
yeah. Prayers go out to you.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming on, and we'll stay in touch, sir.
All right. Well, I'll be waiting for that call to go fishing.
Yes, sir.
You will have it.
Yeah, but my cat only sees 2 people.
All right. Deb and I will go get a picture.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all too.
Me, Deb, and
All right,
Kim.
bye-bye.
It'll be girls' night. Well, should we take a helicopter ride to Cameron? I mean, to Lake.
With the POTUS?
Well, no, we're not gonna ride with him. But next weekend, they said they'll come pick us up in a helicopter and help us go. We'll go help.
I'm crazy.
I'm scared of heights.
Crazy.
Don't particularly care for planes, but I guess a helicopter ride could be in my future.
Crazy.
My daddy owned a helicopter.
This is Misha.
Misha, I'm so sorry. We had Todd from United Cajun Navy call, and we wanted to hear what he was doing. So
No, not a problem at all. I'm afraid my phone's going to go dead on you, though.
All right, real quick, want more bait. What do y'all have tomorrow? What are you going to have in bait if I want to come down and put in?
So tomorrow I'll have live shrimp, dead shrimp, and finger bullet.
You're going to have live shrimp. I guess now you're going to have everybody down there.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
What time do you open?
We open at 5 a.m.
How do I get to you?
So I'm horrible with directions.
You're off Highway 6.
I am. If you come down Highway 6, you're going to turn onto 2nd Street.
Okay.
That's where the police department and fire department are.
Okay.
And you're going to pass both of those up and just keep going straight. And we are the first building before you go over the bridge, which would be going over the canal.
All right.
It's to your left.
All right.
Awesome. Well, listen, we're going to be over there tomorrow about 1 or 2. We're going to bring the boat up from Louise, and we're going to come down. Hopefully you'll be there.
I will be there.
I'll stay in touch with you, and hopefully we can take some pictures and maybe do a drone shot of the place and let everybody know where you're at and
Yeah, we'll see you
what's
then.
going on over there.
I would love that. And I hope after we're completely done, we can do an update. We intend to paint next week.
Oh,
And we're
Yes.
working on the
Absolutely.
and we're working on the upstairs, and this is something I've wanted for a really long time, so I'm super excited about it. We
I
are
guarantee
locals.
you
We
got
are-
live shrimp tomorrow. You're going to have every freaking boater
yeah.
on that's listening
Hot
right now.
commodity.
You're going to have everybody. You're going to have a line like Texas City had last
awesome.
weekend.
Yeah.
Misha,
We are from Hitchcock,
All
and
right.
so that we've honestly wanted this place for, I'd say, 20 years.
All right. Dreams do come true, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. And my family's been a shrimper in Galveston for more than 50 years. So
Wow.
I've wanted to keep that bloodline going.
All right. Well, Misha,
Awesome.
we are going to see you tomorrow.
See you
probably
tomorrow.
about 1.
Most definitely.
Or so, depending on
I'm
how the
looking
fish are going.
forward to it.
That's
See you then.
Alicia will be 1 day older. Than we-
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
That's awesome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, Misha, and we're going to add you to our weekly show on Fridays. Let us know what people are catching and what you got going on for the Saturday and Sunday bait.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Misha.
Y'all have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Wow. A lot going on. All right. Have
For
we
the
call-
last damn time, DNArods.com.
Oh my gosh.
Can you hear me now? Darren Cobb, awesome man, Seabrook, Texas. Share this page,
Share it.
like us,
Like us. And
tag 3 people in the comments below.
3, not 2,
Not
not
3.
1. You could
3.
do 4.
You're going to win
It has
this
to be
rod,
3.
custom rod,
My rod.
$350 value.
Yeah.
But we need you to like us.
Yes. If you think
Please.
for some reason we don't have your name, message us. That way we know you shared it. And then we can.
Hey, please go to our Facebook page.
Yes.
Look at that link to, if you want to give $5, $10 to the Broussard Family Cajun Paradise. There's a big thing going on down there next weekend in Hackberry. We're going to try to make it down there. I know
May have a helicopter ride in our future.
we might be riding with the POTUS. I don't even know what a POTUS is, but it sounds exciting. I don't know. Hey, thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Boyds, thank you, Misha.
Thank you, Misha.
Want more bait? Debbie Hart, thank you for all your hard work.
Absolutely.
Sorry, what was your name again? Alicia Courville. Thank you, Alicia Courville.
As I
Keep
get
Cotto
older,
with
he
Where's
gets
the
older.
Fish?
Oh, we have an audience tonight.
We got Kim, Scott Schultz,
We do. Debbie Hart.
and look at Les. Isn't he looking?
and Les. Les is
is
just
looking.
sitting there.
He's looking cute
Y'all
back there.
can't
isn't he?
see. We
Can't
have an
see him,
audience.
but man.
We're not used to an
First
audience.
time we got an audience.
It's just us.
Telling you.
Yeah.
I need people bringing me stuff. How
I'm
come nobody's
stuffed.
bringing me anything?
And when we're done, when you finally wrap this up, I get to open all this stuff.
Oh, just get to open all these little things.
So you wrap it up.
Hey,
man.
thank y'all for joining us. Look, man, nobody's getting paid here.
No.
We're just trying to get the word out.
Yep.
Guides, look, fishing guides, bait camps. Let us know what you got going on.
Yeah.
We want to know. The fishermen want to know. I don't want to go to 5 different bait camps in the morning looking for live bait when I could go to just
Misha's
one.
got live bait. Boyd's will have it probably. It sounds like more in
Boys,
the
we'll have it
afternoon.
probably next weekend or maybe this week. Who knows?
He said the afternoon,
Well, there you go. Tomorrow afternoon.
and he says I'm the old one. Ha.
Well, you're older today.
I'm older today.
Where's Fish Tour 2020 Galveston County
Style.
style.
That's it.
Tomorrow we're going to Louis, Bait camp. We're going to fish West Bay.
Yep.
If you see us out there, look, we got all of our new gear. We'll throw you a new koozie. Just holler at us.
You got to catch it.
Yeah.
Or
Gotta
swim
catch
for
it.
it. Or tell us where the fish are.
See you tomorrow. We'll put either tomorrow or Sunday. We'll put a little video of what we did if we caught any fish, which usually we don't. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll catch our limit on hardheads.
You will.
I will.
I caught my limit on hardheads a long time ago.
Hey, thank y'all guys, man. Let's pray for those people over there. Go to our Facebook page. Let's give some money to the Navy, United Navy Cajun. I mean, just get out there and however we can help them.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a great night.
Good night.
See ya.